Action Society is today at Cape Town Regional Court. We're here for the murder case of Candice Robertson. Now, 4 years ago, Candice Robertson was found dead in a guest house in Greenpoint, Cape Town. A partner at the time, Etienne van der Merwe, he was arrested and was granted bail at the time as well. Now, the state presented a few witnesses, including police officers as well as a pathologist over the last 3 to 4 years. They testified, they gave the expert opinion as to what they think happened to Candice in the guest house. There were two things that is quite significant. The state was saying that she was murdered and she was killed at the hands of Etienne van der Merwe. He strangled her, while the defense indicated that she committed suicide. An application was brought forward, a 174 application, and the magistrate, he delivered his judgment on the 174 application. In that application, he said that there was no motive for Etienne van der Merwe to kill Candice Robertson. There was no sufficient evidence to prove that as well, that there was strangulation and not suicide. There was also an indication that there was no continuous violence towards Candice Robertson. Also in the court case, sometime last week as well, it was noted by the pathologist that there was a possibility that the accused might have strangled her, and that she obviously did not commit suicide. This was a possibility that she brought forward to the court. She also gave evidence about how one would look if they are strangled. She indicated a V mark as well as a horizontal mark when she was found during the post-mortem process, and so that we thought was quite relevant, and thinking that it would lean towards a murder instead of a suicide. It is quite disappointing today to hear that the 174 application has been approved. As Action Society, we were shocked as well as surprised. The family and friends of Candice Robertson were also quite emotional as they left court today. And like I said, it is quite disappointing. While I was sitting in court, as well as court concluded, the lawyer actually approached me, because I've been taking notes for the past few years on this particular case. He actually approached me and said to me, I look forward to your story. And then his mother also uttered something, but you know what, at the end of the day, justice was not served today, but we hope that the family they get through this process.
I think at this very moment in time, I'm riddled with so much emotion and sheer disbelief that after 4 years, with every bit of information that has been gathered and presented, that he could walk away not guilty. It's beyond me. I can honestly say, with all methods and all resources that were available, we had tried. But the unfortunate bit at this very moment in time was that it was just beyond us. So as a friend, I'm livid and shocked, and it's just something that you would not have expected. Hence why the emotions are very raw and very real. Justice did not prevail. Justice had failed. That's my honest opinion. Justice had failed.
I really don't know. I'm angry, I'm hurt. I don't know what to feel. I'm just numb. It just feels like the justice system has failed us. Honestly, I have nothing else to say. I don't know how to feel at this moment. I don't know what I felt besides anger, and I mean, it's difficult. It's hard enough to find closure on a death or murder or whatever you want to call it, but we still don't know today. So I don't know what to feel. I don't know what to say. I'm just numb. Sorry. Just disappointed as well.
Yeah, it's been a very tough 4 years, and I think, again, I've watched it with my family apart, and me too, and being in court today, and for the past 2 days, it took a mental toll on a lot of us, and I really don't know how I'm going to go home and tell the family that, you know, for 4 years that we waited for justice. We didn't get it. I mean, I was only 16, and she was taken away from me, and now I'm almost 20, and there's no justice being brought, and